What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, we back here in Norway. Been tapping into a lot of Norway these days and came across this video, how to behave in Norway. We got everything you should never do, Norwegian etiquette. So I think it's always important to learn some etiquette, you know, especially if I plan on visiting Scandinavia. Definitely got to know some etiquette of Scandinavian ways. So y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. We finna check this out, see what it's about. Hey, let's jump into it.
Hi guys, my name is Anna and welcome to my channel. Usually every single Sunday I'm going hiking, and today, not to feel alone, I'm taking you with me. In this video I'm going to tell you my list of 11 things you should never do in Norway. I have many of you guys from Norway here, so if I'm wrong about something or I'm missing anything, please let me know in the comments down below. Number one, thinking that Norway is a small country. Guys, you cannot imagine how many people don't understand how large Norway actually is. I've heard many times that some people actually think that to get from Oslo to Bergen takes 2 hours with a car. Dang. Let me open you a little secret. To drive from Oslo to Bergen takes 7 hours to drive with no stops.
No stops.
Norway has
That's a long ways, but at least you go into be in another country, I suppose. But at least I think, hold up, where's Bergen?
To get from Oslo to
Wait a minute, this is still in Norway, ain't it? If I'm not mistaken. Yep, all this is still in Norway, so this ain't even leaving the country. But I feel like it's just definitely the same way here. Like, it'll probably take me 5-6 hours. Probably take 5-6 hours just to get from where I live to San Antonio, Texas.
Bergen takes 2 hours.
That is pretty big.
Let me open you a little secret. To drive from Oslo to Bergen takes 7 hours to drive with no stops.
No stops.
Norway has a lot of mountains. It takes so many hours to drive from one place to another. For example, it takes 5 hours to fly from the south part all the way up. No, Norway is a very long country which is stretching from top of Europe.
See, if I'm not mistaken, Norway has about 5-6 million people there, if I'm not mistaken. What is it? It has to be one of the top 5 largest countries in Europe.
All the way to the Arctic Circle. If you start a really large spin in the most south point of Norway and spin the country all around, Norway will reach all the way to Italy. Do you enjoy this video and find it informative? Please let me know about it. I will be happy to see your reaction. Second, get too close to anyone, anywhere. After 10 years of living in England and especially in Italy, I got quite used to people getting really close to you when you speak.
I don't even know the lady and she calling me a son and a bitch.
Norwegians are very different. People in Norway appreciate their personal space. They're not being rude, it's just their...
Call me Norwegian then, because I do definitely like my personal space. I don't like nobody in my bubble.
We appreciate
at least not
their
like
personal space. They're not being rude, it's just their nature. If you're not sure how close you should go, just watch their body language and don't get any closer if they back away from you.
Get away from me, boy. Get away. Stay back. Stay back.
I would say half a meter or a meter is quite a safe distance.
You know?
However, during current situation, I got this message from my colleagues.
Oh, wow.
Keep this.
Finally, the terrible this is over. Now Scandinavians can go back to the usual 5. That's funny.
In mind.
There used to be a song that we used to say back in the day. Back, give me 50 feet. We used to sing that song. It was an actual song. And like me and my friends and stuff, if somebody was too close to us, we used to say back, give me 50 feet. Like, that's how you know somebody too close to you. They talking and trying to say that. Hey, back, give me 50 feet.
Never show up late. It is considered to be
rude
or to be late for the event or cancel at the last minute. Up to 10 minutes late, it is okay. Norwegians will understand if you let them know in advance that you're going to be late for the event. Oh, I'm so sorry I got lost while hiking. I will be 7 minutes late. Actually, some Norwegians like when people coming earlier to help them out.
Okay.
Think number 4.
Hey, that late thing, you know, better late than never, but never late is better. And on us, we call it CPT, color people time. Because when I say I'm around the corner, that means I'm way down the street. And when I say I'm in the neighborhood, that means I'm almost to the neighborhood. You know, that CPT time is different.
When people coming earlier to help them out. Think number 4. Making eye contact all the time for a really long time.
Not the owl.
Norwegians don't like eye contact. They don't necessarily consider it's rude. They just don't know what
that
to
would
do
be
about
anybody
it and
though,
how
right?
to react. It doesn't mean that you should avoid it at all, especially when you greet someone. It's normal to look them in the eye.
True.
Hi, hi. Hi, hi.
Hi, hi.
But
Tap,
don't
tap.
look at them for too long. A simple rule here, just make the same long eye contact as they do. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please give me a reaction. I also consider subscribing to my channel. I will be so
Hey,
happy
that's
to
why I had
have
to
you
do
as a
this
part of
reaction.
my society. Number 5. You cannot underestimate the word koselig. Koselig means
Koselig.
cozy, which is extremely important for Norwegians. Whether it is staying inside next to the fireplace or
Hey.
spending a whole weekend in a cabin, hot koselig means for
Koselig.
Norwegians to be 100% comfortable and to become really open up to other people. Christmas Eve is the most important day for Norwegians, where everything has to be koselig and traditions have to be followed. Thing
Hey,
number
that's how I like to be, especially around Christmas time. The perfect time, you know, throw on some Christmas movies, get cozy, you know.
6. You can never think that you're better than everybody
Facts.
else.
I live by this too.
Janteloven is a very important and unwritten law in Norway. It basically says you shouldn't think that you're any better. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't have self-esteem. It just means that just don't be cocky.
Yeah,
No
gotta
matter
have that humble approach. I tell people all the time because people don't realize, like, when you have pride and think you better than somebody, what you gonna do when you fall? Because everybody have those low moments in life, and it's gonna come. Like, sometimes the people that you meet on the way up, you gotta see them back on the way down too. So it pays to be good to people and treat people right. Because when you at your lowest point, you're gonna need somebody.
how professional or how rich you
Oh,
are,
she got that
Norwegians don't like people who brag. Number 7 might sound funny, but it is not funny at all, guys. When you're in Norway, never say that Sweden is better
man.
at winter sports. I'm just making sure that no one can hear me. Norwegians and Swedes are bitter rivals when it comes
Ice
to
hockey?
winter sports, especially winter Olympic sports. Swedes even have a theory that Norwegians dope themselves because they win a lot.
Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about this one. Hey, I'm a competitive person, especially when it comes to sports, you know, not thinking I'm better than, but I'm competitive. And, you know, I probably would take offense if somebody said that to me.
But if there is the one thing you never do in Norway is to make fun of Olympians here. However, it doesn't mean that you cannot talk about it at all. Just be respectful. Because guys, now I understand after last winter how difficult it is to become such a strong character in terms of winter
that's a
sports.
fact.
The training is so painful. And
Is
I'm
it
talking
hard?
about random snowboarding, not about professional training for professional Olympic sports. Number 8. Do not ask questions that show that you have no knowledge at all about Norway. It is not a
I'm
good
gonna
idea
definitely have to remember this because at least I know a little bit, you know.
to visit Norway and ask where are there polar bears
What?
or if Norway is the capital of Sweden.
Oh, that would hurt.
Believe me, guys, this happens a lot. I even had a few examples without naming names. I told people that currently I live in Norway and they go like, you moved to Sweden? No, I'm living in Norway. It might sound funny, but believe me, first of all, you will feel stupid making statements
Right.
like this. And secondly, Norwegians and people who currently live here will make fun of it for many years after.
budget.
Number 9. Not dressing for the weather and complain about it. As Norwegians saying, there is no such a thing as a bad weather, only bad clothes.
Facts. I can agree with that. You know, I'll be like, people know it's cold outside and stuff. You gotta dress for the occasion. Like, if I know it's freezing outside, I don't think I'm finna wear some shorts, flip flops, and a tank. You know what I'm saying? So if I catch a cold or if I'm just super cold and stiff, I should have dressed appropriately and accordingly.
Oh no!
See,
I
she
told
looked like she
you
wore her
there
good
is
shoes
not
out
such a
there.
thing as a bad weather, only bad clothes. Actually, Norwegians complain quite a lot about the weather. Go to Bergen and talk to local Norwegians there. They will complain a lot about how often it's raining here.
Oh, wow.
However, Norwegians know exactly how to dress up for the cold weather. If
Do
you
it
don't
really rain? Y'all gotta let me know. Do it really rain that much? 31
there, they will
days?
complain a lot about how often
231 days. Y'all gotta let me know if this factor cap. Cause I think I did one time about the Netherlands, and they were talking about how much rain. That's a lot. You know, consider the fact it's only 365 days in a year.
it's
That's a lot
raining
of days.
here. However, Norwegians know exactly how to dress up for the cold weather. If you don't know what to wear in Norway and coming here winter time, watch my previous video.
Oh, I
I
gotta check that one
explained how layers work. If you show up wearing a t-shirt and shirts when it's minus 10 degrees, you should thank yourself. Number
Oh my
10.
God.
Think that you can see the northern lights anywhere in Norway all year round. Some people actually think that it's dark in Norway all the time and you can see the northern lights everywhere and all year round.
What?
That is not true! The best time to see the northern lights up north would be from September until early March.
okay.
And still there is no guarantees. You can spend 2 weeks up north in Arctic Circle without seeing them because of cloudy
Yeah.
weather. So if you really want to be lucky
From
and
September
experience
to
such an
March,
event
okay.
as Northern Light, watch my previous videos. There I'm
Northern
explaining
Lights.
how to book a proper tour to the Arctic Circle and how to find
Huh.
the right people to show you the Northern Lights.
would be cool.
They can even bring you all the way to Finland to make sure that your dream will come true and you will see the Northern
Wow.
Lights. Number 11. Visit only Oslo, the capital of Norway. And actually, in Norwegian, visit only Oslo, the capital
Never
of
visit
Norway.
only
And
Oslo.
actually,
Okay.
in Norwegian, the right way to pronounce the name of the capital is Oslo. Oslo is a great starting point to spend there a few days, to go to the parks, to visit Akerbrygga, to visit Viking Ship Museum,
Oh, wow.
also the opera. But after that, my advice, go somewhere else. Travel to Bergen. You will
Bergen.
see those fascinating Norwegians,
Wow.
legendary fjords. Or move even up north, like to Lofoten or to Tromsø, and you will have a great chance winter
pretty
time
cool.
to see those legendary
Northern
northern
Lights.
lights. Or summertime, you will experience midnight sun. It literally when the sun doesn't go down and it stays
That is wild. That is
daylight.
still wild to me that there's times where the sun don't come up at all, then the time where the sun don't go down at all. That would be wild. That would be unbelievable to experience. That
It's
really would.
24/7 from the end of May, I believe, until
to
the
August?
very beginning of August.
Huh.
Last but not least, my advice before you travel to Norway or to any other country. First, research some information about country. Make sure
Yeah.
that you know basic things like the name of the capital or some history about the country you are visiting. Also, just be open-minded. Treat other people with respect, the same way you want to be treated, and you will be just fine. Thank you so much for watching this video and also having fun with me hiking around. Stay safe, be happy, and I will see you next week.
Okay, this
Bye.
is good. This is really good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check out more of her content about Norway. This was good. Anna had to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. So okay, she got about 16 videos about living in Norway. I'm gonna have to check some of those out. That's pretty good. She seemed like she gives some good information. You know, especially when it comes to visiting and all those different things, especially if you're not from there. But I enjoyed it. Y'all let me know too if you was speaking factor cap. I don't know. The 231 days of rain, that's different. You know, Maybe it's a little lesser than that. You know, it do rain quite often, but sometimes rain can be on and off. You know, it can rain for 5 minutes and that might still count that it rained that day, you know. But I enjoyed this. Definitely can't wait to visit Norway. So y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Send me more recommendations so I can learn a little bit more, get some more advice, get some more tips, get some more, you know, even looks of the country. But hey, give this video a thumbs up and y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.